Let's talk about courage. You know, I love a good story about superheroes that saves the world. The first time the Avengers came out, we went to watch the movie at the movie house. Here, all our favorite heroes out to fight the villain that threatens humanity. And when they say powerful and determined lines, such as what Black Panther said when he said, "Today we don't fight for one life, we fight for them all." I just love it, and we become so excited. And I remember in that movie house, all of us shouting, "Yes, we shall win." This is how we see courage. When superheroes bring down supervillains, we love their bravery and courage. They inspire us to see that we can be brave. Today, however, I want to bring our attention to ordinary bravery, ordinary courage. Courage can be defined as the ability to do something that frightens us. It speaks to strength in the face of pain, suffering, and defeat. Ruth was an ordinary woman who showed courage when it seemed that life has lost all, where she has lost all meaning in life, nothing to live for. When Naomi lost her husband and sons, she returned home, and on the way she gave her daughter-in-laws a way out, an opt-out. She said, "Go home, I have nothing to offer you." And you know, Orpah, although she was sad, kissed her goodbye and left. But Ruth, on the other hand, said, "Don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I go. And where you live, I live. Your people are my people. Your God will be my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. So help me, God. Even death will not come between us." This ordinary woman showed such courage in a simple act of sticking it out through, even though it seemed hopeless. We also can be courageous in seemingly ordinary things in life. 3 short points. Firstly, Ruth had the courage to commit. She could have chosen to go back and she was going to be justified, but she chose to cling to Naomi, who had nothing to offer her. To be courageous is to have what one doctor calls emotional stamina and resilience. And I would even add the power of the Holy Spirit. Resilience means that we can cope in extraordinary situations or conditions, such as prolonged unemployment, closed doors, no resources, death, extraordinary conditions. And stamina means that we do this over a long period of time, just trusting God, leaning in to the power of the Holy Spirit. The second point is that Ruth was consistent in her courage. I think that consistency is key to courage, because for Ruth, being determined to stay with Naomi, even when she had nothing to show for it, even when she had nothing to gain, she stayed it out. She knew nothing else except for living with her mother-in-law. So you know what? She went out to provide for herself and Naomi in the most humble way. The Bible says that the men reported to Boaz that she did not stop except for a little water. Ruth knew that she was out of place. She was a foreigner with a mother-in-law who lost it all, but she did not become bitter. She stepped out in courage and was left to collect leftovers. She was hardworking, determined, and consistent. Her courage opened doors for her. The next point is that Ruth had the courage to play her part. Boaz and Ruth get married. They get a baby, and the baby is called Obed, which means worshiper or servant. He becomes the father of Jesse, who would be the father of King David. And we know from this line comes our Redeemer. Courage. The book of Ruth is a beautiful story of redemption, of how God is the author and perfecter of our story. This month, as we reflect on courage, take time to commit. Be consistent in your courage. May your courage lead to the redemption of your story and the story of many who will hear your testimony of how God came through because of your courage. God bless you.